Okay, remember they're changing my voice real quickly. You see how Bruce Lee is next to Bolo in the picture. So a big part of martial arts with Van Damme ripping off his shirt and so on and so forth is the physique, right? Physics and physique. And it goes back to paganism, right? Profane. Profane. Fane is to fake, right? They're faking, okay? Where I'm the real deal. I'm actually concerned with moral precision, where they're just trying to look good and try to make people like them look good, and they're related to various rich people and so on and so forth. That's pretty straightforward. You see the body art, you see the paintings, Da Vinci's Vertuvian Man, you see the sculptures and the statues, you see the bodybuilding contests, people at the beach with their shirt off. It's pretty straightforward. And there's a lot of sickos in society who believe in the supremacy of their race and families, and they've gone farther than they've ever have in all of human history to try to make it so they seem superior to other people. And they talk about sexual energy, and they have sex cults. With Keith Rainier in the Alice Mack sex cult, he was lying about his worth. He was claiming he was a great martial artist and athlete and all this stuff that he never accomplished. And he uses money in his network to team up with people and to try to convince people to, be motivated, to be empowered with their sexual energy and so on and so forth. All that garbage. I mean, there's tons and tons of those groups. Those groups are like the grains of sand on the beach. They're everywhere these days, and it's retarded. It's immature as hell. Other people, they aren't cut from the same cloth as me. They don't have my heart. They don't have my determination, my seriousness, my maturity, my brain power, willpower, my loyalty to God. I mean, they're nowhere near the same caliber. Okay? And it's important to point that out because they're idolaters. They're false idols. So you ever wonder, hey, why is this guy always saying things to make it clear that he's superior and he's God's son and so on and so forth? Part of it is they're provoking me. They're trying to convince me that I'm not important, trying to enslave me. Okay? And they're idolaters, and idolatry has to be exposed for what it is. Expose have nothing to do with evil works, but expose those works is part of what Paul's letters says. Okay, also it's important to note that the goat, the Baphomet, Pan, right? The goat deity, Peter Pan, there's all kinds of connections. Pan, panic, panties, what have you. Pandemic, pain and pan backwards is nap, right? Sleeping. Who's sleeping with who? Waking up, me, the King of Kings, so on and so forth. Okay, we see that goat is a play on words for go at, and scrambled to, and ga, to gay, right? They want as many people to live and die gay as they can, especially with an emphasis on me. And we see, I used to live in the certain area of a town called Saratoga, okay? And it says say ra to gay, Saratoga, how it's spelled. Okay, also the word game, right? Gay and game. And also Y-A, Y alpha, G, Ra G, G the earth deity, Yah, the moon deity, La in Egyptian culture. So we talk about Yahweh, they're talking about the moon temple, and it's consistent with the craftsman shapes of their military, police, bodybuilders, firemen, what have you, construction workers. It's a very common shape. And you see it with the arm and hammer, right? You see it with the symbols of communism, National Socialism to some degree, and so on and so forth. Okay, socialism, National Socialism, communism. Okay, it's very similar. There are cultists trying to cheat me and trying to cheat the righteous all throughout history and pretend that they're doing the right thing. Just because you work hard for the system doesn't mean you're a good person. Okay,